Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. It's nice to see that OnePlus have been regularly pushing updates of OxygenOS 15 for almost every OnePlus smartphone. Today we have a new update for OnePlus 12R and which brings support of BeaconLink and also the touch to share feature which supports iOS devices too. So in this video, let's talk about every change what OnePlus have done for OnePlus 12R. So now without wasting any more time, let's get started. Here I have my OnePlus 12R. If I go about section and show you guys, here you can see OxygenOS 15. The latest version is 15.0.0.500. OnePlus 12 and 12 are the only devices receiving Jan security patch based on OxygenOS 15. Even OnePlus 13 is running December security patch. Most of the users received the OTA update yesterday, so here you can see the update size was quite massive, which was 1.03 GB. Though in the changelog they have only mentioned 2 changes. Also guys, I wanted to talk about few things related to OxygenOS 15, which includes AI feature. Like many users complain that they are not working. I'll tell you how you can make them work, and there are few more things. But before moving ahead guys, we have 84% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys find the content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing. First, let me talk about the AI features. So yesterday I made a video about OnePlus 11 which got the AI features. In that I did mention that if the AI features are not working, you need to reset your device. But I'm sorry for that guys, if the AI features are not working on any of your OnePlus smartphones, like those devices which have already received the AI features, then what you can do, you can go to settings, then under accessibility go to smart sidebar, and from here you need to enable smart function. I wasn't aware about this thing, but users mentioned in that video that this is how AI features will work. If this thing is disabled, you won't see any kind of AI features in action. So here you can see if I open up Chrome, I don't get to see any AI features in the smart sidebar. But if I enable it, and now if I open the Chrome and smart sidebar, you can see we do have the AI features in action. So this way you can enable if the AI features are not enabled by default. And once again, I'm really sorry that I did mention to reset the device, because that time the AI features were not showing on my device, and as I was not aware about this function, so I had to reset the device. After that, AI features popped up. So do not reset your device, you can make changes in these settings. And the second thing which I wanted to talk, because many users are commenting about it. So after these latest builds, OnePlus have changed these quick setting tiles to somewhat square shape. Previously we had these rounded shapes, and many people are commenting that we can change the shape of quick setting tiles. I know guys, we can change, but you cannot change the quick setting tile shape in splits view. It is only possible in classic view. So if you select the classic quick setting tiles or the control center, you have an option to change the tile shape. Here if I select the default one, and in the classic one we do get the rounded corners. But if I go back and select split one, we still have this square type shape which can't be changed. So the option to change the quick setting tile shape is only under classic control center. And I don't know why OnePlus is differentiating the shapes of quick setting tiles between classic and split. I hope with the upcoming update they do fix this thing. And the last thing which I wanted to mention you guys, and that's related to OnePlus New Launcher. So yesterday we did a video on OnePlus latest launcher. Currently that build is not included in the system, but we have the application which you can install, which changes the look of recents page. As you can see here, it looks similar to iOS. Another change what you'll see with the latest launcher, and that's the ability to resize the folder in both vertical and horizontal form. If I want to change the shape to vertical, that can also be done, and if I want to keep it as square shape, that can also be done. You can try it on your device, but if you guys face any kind of issues with the launcher, I mean if the launcher is crashing, just go to app management, tap on these 3 dots, tap show system and search for launcher. And from here, tap on these 3 dots and tap on uninstall update. This way you can uninstall this latest launcher and you'll get back the previous launcher. If by chance you are not able to access the app drawer, you can still access settings page by going to the control center and then uninstall the update. So these were few things which I wanted to mention you guys. Now let's talk about the changes what they have done on OnePlus 12R. We'll also talk about the performance part at the end of this video. So if I go to about section under software update, tapping on view notes, you can see we have 2 updates and both are under interconnection. So the first one says they have added the support of touch to share feature that supports iOS devices. You can now share files and photos with a touch. And yes guys, I did test out this feature. It works flawlessly, and we also get to see the animation if you use the feature of touch to share on Apple smartphones. There's only one additional step you need to do, and that's you need to install the OnePlus Connect application on the iPhone, and that application needs to be kept open while using this feature which is touch to share. And it also supports things like live photos. I did test out. If I transfer a live photo, I can see that live photo even on iPhone. And after that I also tested out the transfer speed, wherein I transferred 1 GB file and trust me, it was very fast. 1 GB just got transferred in 10 seconds. So now there's no restrictions in sharing the files with iPhone to OnePlus or vice versa. How many of you guys find this feature useful? Let us know in the comment section below. Then talking about the next add-on, which is BeaconLink. So that can be found in the mobile network settings, and here you can see we have a new feature called BeaconLink. And I did test out this feature without SIM card and even without Wi-Fi. It works perfectly fine. So if you guys are not aware about BeaconLink, basically it's a feature which lets you call nearby people even if you don't have internet connection or mobile signal. And to use this feature, you need to have Bluetooth turned on. The device will automatically discover the devices nearby you. You can see currently my OnePlus 12 has this feature, which is BeaconLink. But if this BeaconLink feature is not available on other smartphones, I'll take example of OnePlus 11 here. So here you can see we don't have the BeaconLink. And if this feature is not available, the other device won't be discovered here. So other device should have this feature. And guys, I wanted to know one thing. If you see the setting which says allow calls and messages from, by default this option is selected, which is contact only. And for example, if this thing is enabled on my OnePlus 12 and if I am stuck somewhere where I need emergency help, and if the other random person have selected this option, only contacts can call, then there is no point having this feature unless the other party have selected all option, which is again limited for 120 minutes. I won't be able to call that person in emergency scenarios. So here you can see it says call failed. The other person only allows call from their contact. Insert a SIM card to be recognized as their contact. So this one thing which I feel that OnePlus should set default as all. And there should not be any timing. Because just take an example, if I am traveling somewhere and somehow the other person is stuck, then even after having this feature, he won't be able to contact me. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. I also tested out this feature, and here if you see, the BeaconLink range varies from 10 meters to 200 meters depending on the environmental, and it also says the connection may be affected by obstructions and signal interference from other devices. So I stay on 3rd floor. I just went to terrace, and in my building there are only 4 floors. On terrace I wasn't getting the signals unless I moved towards the side where I have the windows. But once the device was discovered, I was easily able to talk to the other person. So yes, with no doubt it's a useful feature. And after that, they have done some improvements related to system stability and integration of Jan security patch. Now let's compare the benchmark results before and after update. Starting off with the Geek benchmark application, here you can see the results on the previous build and these are on the latest build. Scores are almost identical. Very minimal difference on the latest build. In CPU throttling test, we did notice slight improvements. Here you can see we performed 100 thread 30 minutes test. Maximum CPU throttle 70%, wherein the average gives were also above 4 lakh. If I show you the results of previous update, there the maximum CPU throttled only 63% and the average gives were 3,50,000. Talking about the Antutu benchmarks, these are the results on the previous build, wherein device scored 15,48,997. On the latest build, scores are 15,40,779. In terms of wildlife extreme stress test, on the previous build we got the stability scores of 67.9 and on this latest build 68.1. Currently I am testing OnePlus 13 and depending on the updates what we are getting, I'll also drop the in-depth review also. So guys, this was all about the latest update for OnePlus 12R. If you guys have any kind of questions, drop them in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.